Hey, water signs. Yes, I did forget. I was up a little late. And I thought I was done until I started reading some of the comments at work this morning. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What are the messages for this coming weekend? September 13th through the 16th. Well, September 14th through the 16th, 2018. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so the heart of the matter or the central issue I have is the Four of Swords, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Hermit, Temperance, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so with the central issue here with the Four of Swords, it's looking like you're taking time out for yourself, maybe meditating or praying or just trying to collect your thoughts in need of clarity. So you might be, isolating yourself from other people, especially if you have a high-ranking job. I'm seeing definitely someone that works as a government official, where there are a lot of rules, regulations, there's a lot of restrictions, or this can be the energy of the person that you deal with. What I'm also seeing here, though, is in regards to spirituality, like you may be a spiritual leader or a guru or a teacher or some sort of mediator where it's like, I'm seeing like a leader, someone who holds a high-ranking position, who has status, who has recognition, someone who is driven. So this could be your energy or the person that you're dealing with here. But it's like needing a break from that or a time out, especially those of you that do work with spirituality or work in that field of spirituality here. I just feel like you may have been really busy doing a lot of things, doing a lot of planning. Maybe you started your own business. This is a lot indicating for someone who is an entrepreneur as well. I'm seeing someone who's very passionate about what they do. I'm also just kind of seeing someone who teaches people to listen to their surroundings, to listen to their intuition. Somebody is a spiritual leader, or you may be taking some sort of spiritual retreat this weekend. So there's something going on. Let me get these out because I almost forgot that I pulled some of these for signs separately at the end of the reading. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing like meditation and healing going on here. I don't know, I keep looking at these two powerful figures here. Career-wise, this is really good. You could have been offered some sort of position where, it's going to take a lot of responsibility. Maybe you've already started working in that position, and it can take a toll on you because you oversee so many people. And then romantically, I'm seeing this as someone who wants to get married. This guy is very serious. He's adamant. He wants a commitment. He's not afraid of commitment. He plans things. He's building an empire, and he needs the right person by his side. He needs someone who can support him with his vision. He's looking for someone that, and if you're a guy, this is your energy. These are the things that you're wanting in a partner. You wanting someone that has your back. You want someone that has morals. You might not want someone who is just like out there. And I don't want to say like someone that has loose morals, but you're just looking for someone who's more calm, more serious like you. It's like you're ready. You're like, okay, I'm ready for a commitment, and let me go find my queen. Let me go find my princess. Whatever it is, you're going out and you're looking for this person. And you have to find her in the right type of environment. You can't find this type of person at the club. Maybe you can, but it's just a little harder, But yeah, I'm seeing someone who's very old-fashioned. Like you're talking about, I want to be like my parents or my grandparents. Like I want that type of relationship, that type of life here. I want to be the breadwinner here. I want you to be able to rest and stay at home while I go and take care of things. So this guy that you're dealing with, if he's not older than you, he is an old soul. You guys that are watching, it doesn't matter what age you are. This is just the energy that I'm picking up, is that, you're ready for something serious. Like you're a very wise soul. You have a lot of knowledge beyond your years. And this is someone who also has been studying and researching. I'm seeing also, like I said, like a teacher or college professor, or someone who works in an institution. This could be a doctor. It could be a lawyer, but I'm getting more government type official. Even if you were like a CEO of a bank, if you work for any part of a corporation or that deals with government things, or a sector that deals with government things, I just feel like this is your energy. For some of you, you might be, I don't know why DEA popped in my head, but because I'm seeing someone who researches, who goes out to find the bad guys, who likes to turn people in, who wants people to abide by the rules and the laws of society. So this is a very strict individual. You, or ladies, the person that you're dealing with here, there's a need to find balance and compromise. There's a spiritual connection with this person that you're having. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Aries, could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sag, or Libra. But yeah, there's chemistry. There is a connection that is more so, you guys share the same values. So whatever it is that is most important to you, you guys have that in common. Or there's two completely different people, but there's a common ground between the two of you that is very harmonizing. You feel that this person balances you out. Like if one person is quick-tempered and the other person is very patient and calm, together you guys, it's a peaceful combination. It's like you can't be with someone who is too challenging or, opposes your views. You need someone that is that complements you here. And there's something that, can manifest between the two of you, these two energies. They're working together. I'm seeing compromise. It's compromise. It's very harmonizing. Whatever is going on between you and this person, a conversation. You guys like to have like philosophical conversations. There's a lot of mental stimulation. If there are any challenges at all, it's more so like mental stimulation, or someone is inspiring you to be more spiritual. Someone is inspiring you to take care of your health, your physical appearance. It's like two opposites. It might be like a big girl and a skinny guy, but they complement each other. You know, he's super healthy, she's super healthy, and he's like a junk fanatic, but he likes to work out and he helps her work out, and she gets him to eat healthy sometimes. So there's like that yin and yang going on between you and another person here. Even if this is like your boss and your supervisor or your co-workers, there's very harmonizing energies between you guys. And also, like I said, with something manifesting, like I feel like you're meditating here and you're channeling things. You're bringing down energies here. Or information could be downloading to you. If you're a spiritual person, it delivers messages. Like you could be a medium, or you know, someone who just channels information from the spirit realm. But there's something else I was just saying about. Yeah, it's like if you believe in a law of attraction, this is you channeling and imagining what it is exactly that you want, and having patience with it, and now here it is manifesting. No matter how long it takes, it's like you have the patience to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to create here. Now, some of you may have more than one person interested in you. I'm seeing someone that for some of you, this is someone who is just all out about spirituality, not really interested in romance. Like you can dig the romantic conversation, spiritual conversations and things like that, but once it starts getting romantic, it's like, I'm more into developing my spiritual self and trying to find my higher purpose right now. So I might not have time for romance, but I will put you on a back burner for when that time is, for when that time comes around. Now also I'm seeing for some of you, you might be holding on to someone from the past. Like maybe this person hasn't been talking to you, or you've been thinking about them and wishing that they would contact you. And it's hard for you to focus on meeting or dating other people because this other person could still be on the back of your mind. If it's not another person, if it's not love, it's something that you're passionate about. It's like you're trying to focus on what you care about, only what you care about, but you're missing or ignoring what someone else needs. Like someone needs your attention or wants your attention, but you're too caught up into your own personal thoughts and feelings about other things here. If you feel like you've been waiting for someone, those of you that haven't met this person and have just been focused on your spirituality, sometimes you might say, you know what, because I'm getting two different groups of people. Some groups I'm getting don't really care about love and romance. It's more focused on spirituality. And then I'm getting another group of people that is focused on spirituality, but from time to time you feel like, all this spiritual cleansing is great, but I sure could use some cuddling or spooning right now. Like I could use some company. Like, when will it come? So I'm seeing for some of you, you're feeling like this manifestation is taking a long time. Or even if you're with someone, something that you want to make happen, and you're not seeing the full results of it or something. Maybe you're trying to manifest a certain type of behavior from this person. I'm also seeing for some of you, there's a need to, like, you're expecting someone to read your mind and they can't read your mind. So there's a need for you to just speak up and talk about what's bothering you. Instead of saying, well, they should know. Yeah, they know something's wrong, but they don't know what. And for some of you, it's like you want them to figure out, what's wrong. Also, like, for those of you that could be dealing with more than one person, I almost feel like you put both people on hold. Like, these people are waiting for you to respond, and you're just like, I don't know where my heart is right now. So you maybe have been avoiding them. You haven't been answering their text messages or calls, or accepting anyone's invites. Maybe someone sent you a friend request or whatever the case, and you're just kind of pretending like you didn't see it. There's someone too that you might have your eye on that's very mysterious. For somebody, I got the name Megan. And I'm seeing someone who is kind of dabbling into spell work. They feel like this is their calling. It's something that they have been maybe keeping private. I don't know if it's fear of being judged, but for some of you, I'm feeling like you've been dabbling into spell work, but you don't want people to judge you, but you just feel passionate about it. You like the thought of mixing herbs together, doing rituals, paying attention to the planetary alignment. So you also things like astrology. I'm getting a lot of that spiritual energy where you're learning and researching about all this esoteric knowledge that helps you grow and evolve here. So yeah, that's basically all the messages I'm getting from the cards that I pulled here. So let's see what additional messages there are for water signs, starting with Pisces. Let's start with Pisces. What are the additional messages for Pisces for this weekend? Additional messages for Pisces. Love yourself first. That's what you've been doing. You've definitely been working on yourself. So we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. But with that Four of Cups there, I don't know what it is why you might be holding your feelings back for this person or not really being up front. But there is new love for some of you here. So there's someone who's admiring you, someone who is, I want to say that old-fashioned thing, whispering sweet nothings in your ear. But no, they are saying things to you or complimenting you. When they come close to you, they show you that they want to come close to you, and you can feel that energy when they lean near you. It's almost like they're teasing you. So there is some sort of connection that you're having with someone. Now, at the bottom here, we have codependency, and it says addictions are affecting your romantic love life. I'm feeling like maybe this codependency, maybe that was the job. You know, you've been exerting too much energy into that, and that's why you decided to mentally check out with the Four of Swords. You know, you wanted to sit back and relax and isolate yourself. maybe from time to time you have to pull that energy back here. Okay, so we have wedding coming up for some of you. And remember, I saw the Hierophant, and that person, that particular energy that I was picking up, they do want marriage. You know, this is something that's on their mind and they're serious about it. Now we have unrequited love. So for some of you, you might be, I don't know, maybe that's the energy that you're giving off, or maybe that's the energy that they're giving off with that Four of Cups. I think that's what you think it is. I don't think it's unrequited love. I think it's more so that they have other things on their mind. They're focused on themselves, or healing themselves before they jump back into a relationship. Someone could have just got out of a relationship and they don't want you to be a rebound, or you don't want them to be a rebound. So that is the reason why I feel like someone may be withdrawing from any type of love offers here. It is worth waiting for. So maybe as some encouraging words. I don't know how long you're willing to wait. Whatever your time frame is worth waiting for. Even if your time frame is only 3 weeks, and you're like, okay, in 3 weeks, if they're not like accepting this proposal or this offer, you know, that's all. But whatever it is, it's worth waiting for in your eyes. So okay, let's see what messages there are for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this coming weekend. What are the messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Heart-to-heart conversations. This is, again, going back to that Four of Cups energy. See how the guy here is kind of being a little cold. He's not looking at her. She's looking directly at him. She wants his attention, but he's refusing to give that to her. So someone might have some sort of control issues. That's another thing that the Emperor could be about. Someone who just really wants to be in control, or they control the situation by holding back their feelings. They know that the power is within them to, you know, to hold back those feelings. So and that's why they do it, because they're like, they don't know any other way to be. That's all they ever done, you know, in order to have that power in the relationship, is to hold back or hide their feelings or something. Now we also have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. If anything, I feel it's more so about someone working too hard. I'm not really getting anyone struggling financially. I'm getting someone that may be more focused on their career, focused on making the money. You guys also have new love. So that's a common theme for you guys. This is also saying to stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So that's for those of you that are doing that law of attraction, and you're trying to manifest things, and you get discouraged every now and then, or tired of waiting for the right person to come along. So this is just reminding you to stay optimistic. And then we also have, it is safe for you to love again. So for those of you that are in a situation where someone is again holding back, or having those control issues, or if you're the one with those control issues because you don't want, you know, you're just being extra cautious before allowing someone to enter into your realm, you know, it's telling you that it's safe for this particular person that you have that connection to. That connection in particular is very special. So like, even if you're talking to more than one person, out of those people, there is one person who you know is speaking to you the most. All right, and what are the messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this upcoming weekend? Passion, of course, with Venus and Scorpio, and how Scorpions love so deep. So it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So the person that you're connected to, there's a lot of passion between the two of you. Even if you're just getting to know the person, there is something drawing you into that person. The same with that Temperance card. This relates to that because there's that very deep chemistry that you have with this person. There's a nice energy flow, and it's just, you're drawn to it. So now this does say pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you, so just make sure that you're paying attention to any red flags, and that might be going back to the Four of Cups energy, where you're having to listen to your intuition while you're not responding right away. And even the Four of Swords card, you know, it's about like kind of isolating yourself, making sure that you're not getting lost in passion, making sure that you're not just looking at something with rose-tinted glasses. So just make sure you stay focused on that. We also have at the base here reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. This doesn't have to be an ex. It can just be someone that you're familiar with. Like, you know this person through this person. This is someone that you're familiar with. So it's not someone just brand new that you never met before. You don't know nothing about them. You know something about them. There's a common connection that you guys have. And if you don't, then this is something your energies recognize each other from maybe a past life, or before you incarnated here on earth, your souls recognize each other. So, but whatever the case, there's a reconciliation of two souls, just merging together here. So if you had any fights, you know, that's something that you guys are going to make up. If there has been any silent treatment, or you know, you guys had a falling out, then that's a good card to see. Religious factors, it says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And remember, I did get the Hierophant is very traditional, and then it's seeing with the Temperance card, you guys, that might be a common goal or factor in you guys' lives. Like, that might be the thing that brought you guys together, because you get each other when it comes to spirituality, especially those of you that have had a spiritual awakening. It's just something, it's hard being with someone who just knows nothing about that, because they're not saying that, you know, anyone's better than the other, but you guys are just too different to relate to. You know, someone who is constantly thinking about other worldly matters, spirituality, how to get closer to God, how to become one, you know, and someone who is just constantly thinking about the materialism in the world, making money, music videos, clubbing. You know, I mean, not saying that anything's wrong with that, but it's just like someone who is just asleep. They're unaware. They haven't been awakened to the consciousness of humanity, of how we're all connected, of, you know, Christ consciousness, waking up and realizing, trying to find out who God is, how he operates, and discovering that he operates through all of us. So, you know, it's just something in regards to that. And now also here we have codependency showing up. So for me, this is talking about, make sure that you, for some of you, this is about the religious factors. That was the positive part. Now I'm seeing also the possibility there could be some, what do you call it? Power struggles, because one person might be extremely religious and the other person is just like, I'm more so spiritual. Those are two different energies. Religious people will be like, what are you doing, you know, with your breast out? And then the spiritual person is like, God gave me these breasts. Sexuality is a part of it. That's me, by the way. Sexuality is a part of our nature. You know, so it's going to be like two different things that could cause some sort of strain on you guys connecting. It could be that you guys, since we did have Temperance, you know, a lot of times that can be those two completely different energies. So like a Muslim coming together with someone who is Hindu. Is it Hindu? Correct me if I'm wrong. Hindus have like a lot of gods, right? So Muslims is like, there's only one God, you know, like, no, I can't deal with you and all these images and these statues, and who is this? Who is that? Is the elephant? There's Krishna, you know, it's like too much. And then the other person is just like, well, I believe they all have something to do with everything. And, you know, so there could be codependency in regards to spirituality with you guys. Now, also this codependency could be to those of you that I mentioned was talking about like the job. Someone is just too materialistic and focused on their career. There's a need to maybe detach from that. I'm going to pull one more card for you guys. We also have deception here. Now, this makes me feel like someone is using their religious background as a mask or as an excuse to do certain things, or their power, their position in the work world, using that they're abusing their power, basically, is what I'm kind of getting from deception. And also someone is, I don't feel like this is necessarily about cheating. I just feel like someone is hiding a side of themselves or keeping a side of themselves private that maybe should be shared with the person that you love and care about. So that just might be some of the strains that need to be worked on if you're in a relationship or if you're just getting to know someone. So patience will be needed. All right, so you guys, that has been your love in general reading for the water signs. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for your patience. Sorry forgot about you guys. Many blessings to you all.